In the heart of Africa, where some of the wildest challenges unfold, one creature stands out as a symbol of power and courage: the African bullfrog. At first glance, it may seem calm and unassuming, but this is no ordinary frog. With its enormous size, fierce attitude, and untamable spirit, the African bullfrog is truly a warrior of the wild. When hunger strikes, this amphibian transforms into a ruthless predator. In the blink of an eye, it can leap into action, catching prey much larger than itself. Insects, small mammals, and even other frogs. Nothing is safe from its powerful jaws. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the African bullfrog to explore its remarkable power, courage, and survival skills. So, if you're ready for a wild ride, hit that like button and stay tuned. This is one story you won't want to miss. Let's start with one of the most obvious things about the African bullfrog: its size. In fact, it's one of the largest species of frogs in the world. Adult males can grow up to 9 inches in length and weigh over 2.2 pounds. That's a lot for frogs. In the wild, this size gives them an undeniable advantage, making them not just survivors but apex predators in their environment. But size alone doesn't make the African bullfrog the powerhouse that it is. What it does with that size is truly remarkable. Let's take a closer look at how this incredible creature hunts and thrives in the wild. The African bullfrog has courage that knows no bounds. In nature, many animals retreat or hide when faced with danger, but not the African bullfrog. This amphibian stands tall and unwavering, even when facing predators much larger than itself, like snakes or birds of prey. Unlike many other frogs, which primarily feed on insects, the African bullfrog is known for its incredible appetite. It will consume almost anything it can overpower. It usually feasts on large insects, small birds, rodents, and even other bullfrogs. The African bullfrog has powerful muscular legs that allow it to leap impressively high and cover large distances quickly. This helps it catch prey that is much faster or larger than it would seem capable of catching. Once it catches its prey, the bullfrog's massive mouth snaps shut, ensuring the meal doesn't escape. While the African bullfrog is undeniably a powerful predator, it's also a fearless defender of its territory. When it comes to protecting what's theirs, these frogs don't back down. If another male bullfrog comes too close to its territory, a fierce battle may ensue. The African bullfrog's combat skills are just as impressive as its hunting abilities. The bullfrog uses its powerful limbs and large mouth to deliver a series of blows to its opponent. Often, they engage in these brutal territorial battles, where they try to push, shove, and bite each other into submission. The fights can be intense, and the bullfrog's courage and tenacity in these moments are nothing short of incredible. These frogs could fight for hours, and the victor gains access to the best territory, and of course, the chance to mate with females in the area. This territory contains the offspring of a male bullfrog. It can reach 4,000 eggs, but not all will turn into adults. However, the parents will try to do everything possible to protect them. Bullfrogs typically breed in shallow water, but such locations are prone to drying up, a serious threat to their vulnerable tadpoles. So, what happens when the water begins to vanish? How can thousands of tadpoles be moved to safety? Remarkably, African bullfrogs have a unique solution. These animals can dig a channel between 2 bodies of water to save their offspring, and the male will work until the channel reaches ideal dimensions. That is, becomes wide enough. The wider the channel, the more freely water flows through it, which means that tadpoles will move to the pond easily, without problems. That's why they're often called the perfect fathers. Living in the harsh savannas and grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa, where droughts can last for months, this frog has developed an incredible ability to endure. When water dries up and food becomes scarce, the bullfrog enters a state of dormancy called estivation. It buries itself underground, secreting a thick protective mucus layer that forms a waterproof cocoon. The African bullfrog can survive for up to 9 months without food or water, waiting for the rain to revive its environment. Once the rains come, it re-emerges, ready to feed, mate, and reclaim its territory. Do you have the courage to approach the African bullfrog we talked about today? Tell me your opinion below in the comments. Thanks for watching. I think you owe me a like. Go on, don't be lazy. See you later.